Hello, today I want to speak with you about a really important and damaging perspective that is pervasive in the psychic and esoteric community. Now, there are 2 points that I want to make today, and the first one actually has like 2 sides to it. But yeah, let's get into these points right now. Okay, so the first one is looking to clairvoyance as the main way to experience a psychic reading or to give a psychic reading. That when you expect a psychic reading, right, you expect it to be a clairvoyant reading. You expect that person or yourself to see those images in your mind's eye, right? To see and call in those visual messages, right? And that's a problem because there are so many clairs, right? And clairvoyance is just one of them. And if you are limiting your perspective to just expecting that every psychic reading is going to be a clairvoyant reading, then you are missing out on the wonders that you could receive or experience through all the other clairs. So I encourage you to stop expecting or even demanding that it should be only clairvoyant, or that clairvoyant is the psychic reading, that it should just look like that. All right. And open your mind to the possibility that there are so many other ways to perceive that information and read that information, have that information come to you or come to the person that you're going to for that reading, and that it might look or feel or sound or be a whole other experience other than that expected clairvoyant experience. You understand? So yeah, and the other side of this is that we tend to idolize the clairvoyance, right? That clairvoyance is the end all be all, like psychic ability, and that everybody wants it to be clairvoyant. And again, that's a problem because all these other clairs are equally amazing. And if we are focusing so much on clairvoyance and not focusing on the other clairs, then again, like I said, we're missing out on all those amazing experiences and messages and answers and all that good stuff that we could have been getting. All right. And I feel this personally because my strongest clair is clairsentience. So if I'm giving a psychic reading to someone, it's not going to look or feel or sound like a strong clairvoyance reading. It's going to be very different because I'm feeling that information. And so when I get to the clairvoyant part, that's not going to be as strong. I'm using all of my other clairs a lot more than I'm using the clairvoyance. So if you are not a strong clairvoyant, try to honor the perspective that it is going to look and feel and sound different than a clairvoyance, and that's okay. It is okay that your readings are different as long as they ring true, okay? As long as they ring true to you and the person that you're reading for, as long as they're getting hits for what you're saying and that means something to them, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter in what way you get it or what clair is the strongest or how you're using those clairs or what the reading looks like, all right? So yeah, if we can stop like getting so obsessed about it being a clairvoyant reading, that we must see those things in our mind's eye to be a true psychic, then yeah, we're opening up to a whole other realm of our unique abilities and how they manifest uniquely for each of us, right? We are each unique individuals, and so our clairs are going to all manifest uniquely for each of us. And so to honor that, honor that yours are different and that they manifest differently and that your readings might be very different than someone else and that that's super cool, right? So yeah, honor that. Okay, now perspective number 2. We get so focused on our psychic abilities as being like this gift, right? That only a few magical people are bestowed this magical, amazing gift, and the rest of us are totally out of luck, right? That we were not given or dished out that magical ability. And this is such a damaging perspective, and let me tell you why, all right? Now, I need you to understand that we are not just this physical body having this human physical experience, right? You know, before we are born and after we die, and even in this human form, we are energetic beings. We are beings of energy, right? Now, before we're born and after we die, right? Because we don't really die, just our physical body dies, right? We are in these energy bodies, and we, like I said, are still in these energy bodies in our physical form. But my point that I'm making is outside of this physical form, when we are in these energetic bodies, we need a means to communicate, right? To send and receive energetic information. So just like our physical body has physical senses, right? Our energetic body has energetic senses too, and our psychic abilities are those energetic senses. So you see where I'm going with this? Think about this, all right? So if we are energetic bodies, which we are, right, then we all have these energetic senses. Just like as a physical human being, we have physical senses, right? And an energetic being, we have energetic senses. It's equally normal. It is equally normal to have these energetic senses. It's not some magical gift that some psychic fairy has come down and bestowed only the special people these magical, amazing gifts. Now, I do want to say that there are some people that do come into this human physical manifestation with their abilities turned on high, and that this is more rare, okay? But when we die, we go right back into all of our abilities back on high, working just like they did before we were in this physical manifestation. So the only reason why they are in different varying levels in this physical body is because that's what we need for this physical story, for this physical journey that we're on, right? So to judge someone else and say, oh, well, they're not as good as me, or vice versa, because their psychic abilities are turned down super low, that's damaging. That is so damaging, because we all have these abilities. And just because they're not manifesting in this physical form doesn't mean that we don't have them. It just means that we don't necessarily need them for this physical journey, for this physical story, and this physical experience that we're having in this particular lifetime. Okay? Now, that being said, you can also turn the volume up, so to speak, on your psychic abilities. You can make them stronger if you choose to. And that's what I help people do. I help people all the time to turn up the volume, so to speak, on their psychic abilities and to make them stronger and to reconnect you with that knowingness of who you really are beyond this physical form, to help you to reconnect. So yeah, you understand what I'm saying here? So anytime that we're looking at someone as being better than us or less than us because of the varying level of their psychic abilities, that is so damaging. Please stop doing this, okay? We all have psychic abilities, just like we have our physical senses. We have our energetic senses too, and these are our psychic abilities. And just because they are at varying levels in this physical manifestation does not make any of us any better or less than any other person, okay? So yeah, let's just try to honor each other in all of our individual journeys. We came here to learn and grow and share and connect. And we need to honor each other's journeys. And it's okay if, my clairs might be higher or lower than somebody else's. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make me better than you or you better than me at all. Okay? So let's get over this whole stigma about that and about thinking that our psychic abilities are these magical gifts when they are just the innate part of ourselves, of who we truly are underneath this physical flesh body, right? And so to just honor that magicalness, right? That's where the magic is. The fact that we are all of these bodies, right? We are this physical body, an emotional body, an energetic body, and all these things, right? All combined into one. And we are having this physical experience and using these energetic senses to help guide us through this physical experience. Well, that's super cool. So let's stop being hard on ourselves and each other. Let's let all of that go. Let's honor each other in this journey that we're having together. All right? So, yeah, I hope these make sense to you, and I hope you realize how damaging these perspectives can be and how we need to let these perspectives go and how we need to start honoring each other and realizing that we're all equal, right? And that we're all special, we're all wonderful, okay? So, yeah, I hope this means something to you. And I hope that you grow from this. I hope that you open your minds to a new perspective. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you ever want to work together with me, if you're interested in helping to grow your psychic abilities, I will put my contact information below. Please check that out. I would love to work together with you. It brings me so much joy to help everyone to reconnect with that greater sense of themselves, that greater knowingness and all those abilities that are inherently ours. So yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to know more about your psychic abilities, I will put a video here. Check it out. I hope that you enjoy that. Anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to hearing from you.